get ready with me to go see It Ends With Us. I am so excited to see this movie. I absolutely love Colleen Hoover. Her books are what got me into reading. It Ends With Us was actually the second book that I read in my reading journey. The first one was Verity and I fell in love. So the next book I picked up was It Ends With Us, and I actually looked on my Goodreads to see when I read this book, and it was actually almost exactly 3 years ago to the day. August 11th, 2021 is when I started It Ends With Us, which is crazy to think about because it does not feel like it's been that long since I started reading, but I have read so many Colleen Hoover books along the way, and It Ends With Us is definitely one of my favorites. I will have all of the products that I'm using linked in the description box, but I love this shimmer face oil from Jones Road Beauty. It's in the shade Midas. It's stunning and it smells so good. I'm gonna try out this foundation brush. This is from BK Beauty. It's their 101 foundation brush. I've never used it before. I did try the concealer brush. This is the A506 and I really liked this. I'm not someone who typically uses brushes to apply foundation and concealer, so we're gonna try something new today. I see these brushes all over TikTok, so this will be interesting. They're definitely super soft. Oh my goodness. But anyway, back to Colleen Hoover. I'm a huge Colleen Hoover stan. I think there's only been one book of hers that I didn't rate 5 stars. And I think I've probably read, if I had to guess, like 10 plus Colleen Hoover books. And I'm really excited to see a screen like adaptation of one of her books. I read Confess, and if you didn't know, Confess actually has a TV show, which was definitely different from the book, and it was kind of like, I don't want to say it was cheesy, but it wasn't like a Netflix original quality show, if you know what I'm saying. It was still so good and worth the watch. So if you've read Confess, I think you should watch the TV show. This was, I want to say this is when I was pregnant, so probably last year at some point. But I'm so excited to see It Ends With Us in movie form. I freaking love Blake Lively. She is one of my favorite actresses. I think she is so beautiful. She is definitely like my celebrity crush, like my female celebrity crush. I love her so much. Ever since the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, I have just admired everything about her. I love the fact that she's friends with Taylor Swift. Like, come on, how cool is that? I also love Justin Baldoni. He is going to be playing Ryle. This is also a non-spoiler video. I'm gonna do a little vlog and give kind of like my thoughts at the end of this video in case you're interested after I go see the movie. But I do love Justin Baldoni, who is playing Ryle. I first saw him in Jane the Virgin, which I actually never finished the show. I've seen like the majority of it a couple of times, but I need to go back and watch that. Also, these brushes have blended out my makeup so well. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't think there's a single streak on my face. Yeah, no. And then we have the actor who plays Atlas, who I guess he was in the show Yellowstone. I don't even remember his name and I never saw the show, so don't know much about him. But those are the 3 main like notable actors in this movie, I guess. I also heard some really cool stuff, like Ryan Reynolds, which is Blake Lively's husband, wrote like one of the scenes in the movie, which is really exciting. So I'm excited to see how that plays out and just like what changes they have from the book to the movie. I have not read the book since 2021, so it's been 3 years. I definitely remember the main premise of the book, but I did not like reread it or like refresh my memory of it. So I am excited to see how this goes. I feel like I'm gonna get emotional because I have cried in every single Colleen Hoover book that she's ever written, or I guess I should say that I've ever read. So it'll definitely be interesting. I'm also going to the movies by myself. I decided last minute kind of to go. I bought my ticket last night and it's like an early showing today. I'm going on Wednesday, August 7th, I think. And there were a couple of early showings near me, but the seat availability was very limited. So I ended up picking the last seat that was like above like where you walk in a movie theater, you know, like there's like the first like 2 rows and then everything else. the last seat available in the everything else part of the movie theater. So luckily it was an aisle, so I'm only gonna have like someone on one side of me, but I cannot remember the last time I went to the movies by myself, so this should also be an interesting experience. I hate crying in like the movie theater because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like everybody's watching me, even though that's probably not the case because I never pay attention when other people are crying in the movie theater. But I always like try to hide my tears and not like bring my hands up to like wipe away my tears. But I have a feeling that's gonna be unavoidable today. Also, I am obsessed with these milk blushes. I'm like 6 months late, but these are so good. I've used the shade Chill. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Splash today, which looks like it's gonna be a little more purpley. I thought these were gonna be like super scary and like pigmented, but they're actually not. They are so pretty and natural, but like, look, I know you guys have already seen these, but these are like jelly. Like it literally feels like a firm jello. It's so interesting. So I'm just gonna like swipe that directly on my skin and then immediately blend it out because it just looks scary and I hope that doesn't stain. Oh yeah, no, oh yep, she is a little, oh gosh, let's hurry this up. I feel like the other one wasn't as pigmented, so it didn't leave like a solidified mark of where I applied it, but also maybe I shouldn't have just applied that straight to my face. I don't know. It's fine, we'll figure it out. I'm just gonna layer that up because I'm in a blushy mood. I am wearing an It Ends With Us inspired sweatshirt. It says Lily Bloom Florist. So freaking cute. This is from Backstitch Burton. She actually doesn't have her shop open anymore, but I love this sweatshirt. It has some more of these like purple flowers on the back and it's so freaking cute. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for other like It Ends With Us inspired merch when I'm there. But yeah, see how I'm just like loading this product up and it's just kind of layering up nicely and gently. It's like a subtle buildable formula. Super easy to blend out. I'm gonna use my Naked palette today. I just picked up the re-release of the Naked palette. I'll have it linked down below. I also did a video swatching this compared to my 2011 version. If you're interested, I'll have that linked down below. Another video that I just posted was a review of the new Blake Lively, again, the main actress in It Ends With Us. It's actually Blake Brown, but it's Blake Lively's hair care line that is now in Target. I'll link my review down below, like my first impressions review. I'm wearing the dry shampoo today. I thought it was only fitting because we're going to see Blake Lively in this movie. But yeah, I think this is the first, no, this is definitely the first time that I'm going to the movies since having a baby. And it's the first time going to the movies alone since, I think the last movie I saw alone was Insidious 2, which why the heck did I see that alone? I don't know. It was, honestly, it was because I think I was like driving my brother to like, so his friends could like hang out. I drove him to the movies. And instead of me just like waiting there, I like went to a separate movie because I was like, it was like not cool if I went to the same movie as them. So I went and saw a different movie and it was like the only movie that was also showing at the time. So I ended up seeing Insidious 2 by myself, which I literally hate scary movies. I did see the first Insidious movie and I don't think I fell asleep for like 3 days. So if you've seen that movie, you get why. But yeah, no more scary movies for me. It is just not good for my mental health. I get too scared. I'm too like impressionable and I can't like forget things that like once I like think of them, it's like hard for me to like let go of scary negative energy like that. So I'm just staying away from that. I love this lip color. If you remember these blushes that like went viral, these like deodorant shaped pixie blushes, they have matching lippies now. So this is in the shade Fleur. I could have paired these up, but I really wanted to use the Milk blush. But like, look at how pretty this is. It's like a lip balm. It's called the Lip Glow Balm or something like that. I can also link that down below. I love the fact that there is a Taylor Swift song in the movie, also in the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer with My Tears Ricochet, you definitely need to watched the trailer, and apparently the song is also in the movie. I saw that in a Blake Lively interview, so I can't wait for that moment. I don't know when it's gonna be, but that's just so freaking exciting. I decided in honor of that, we're gonna wear my Taylor Swift Wonderstruck perfume. So I haven't worn this in so long. I literally always get compliments when I wear this. I don't know what it is, like even for like the last however many years. I'm so happy that I still have some of this. I have like half a bottle. I'm so sad that they stopped selling this. I wish that it was still available and I could stock up. I also used to have her other perfume. I forget what it was called. I want to say it was called like The One or something like that. And I no longer have that, unfortunately, but I used to have it. I freaking loved that thing. I'm trying to like not put too much makeup on because I know I'm gonna cry, and I'm probably gonna like be like wiping my tears, and like who wants to wear a ton of makeup to the movie theater? But at the same time, like this is, I don't know, it's fun. It's like I'm kind of going on a little solo date, I suppose. I have to leave in like 20 minutes, so I'm kind of trying to hurry because I'm gonna have to feed Luna before I go. I looked up the time of the movie and it says that it's like 2 hours and 10 minutes. I don't know why I was expecting like this to be a much shorter movie. I was like, oh, it's probably like not even gonna be longer than like an hour and a half, but 2 hours 10 minutes is a pretty good like length for a movie. I remember when the movie like kind of like clips, like paparazzi photos were coming out when they were filming, and everyone was like freaking out about like Lively's wardrobe. So I'm excited to see like how that all plays out, because I saw some of those like pictures and videos, and like the costume choices were definitely a choice, so we'll see how that plays out. If you haven't read It Ends With Us, I definitely recommend reading it. If you can read it before you watch the movie, I feel like that's even better. I just feel like it's always better to read the book before you watch the movie, but I also understand wanting to like go in blind. I just feel like books are always better than the movie, but it seems like Colleen Hoover had like a lot to play in the creation of this movie, so I feel like it should be still like true to the book and still include like all of like the most important parts, but you always have to cut stuff out of movies because, you know, the movies would be like 10 hours long if everything was included. I have been loving this mascara from Rare Beauty. I forget what it's called. I think she only has one mascara, but it's so freaking good. If you've read any of Colleen Hoover's books, which is your favorite if you had to pick one? I was like thinking about this, and I feel like it's hard to pick. Verity is like the first book that I read, so of course like that's gonna be like a very like pivotal, important book for me in my like reading journey, but it's been like 3 years since I read it, and there's so many of her books that I freaking loved, and I don't know which one is my favorite. Maybe Hopeless. I haven't read Hopeless in a long time, but Hopeless, that whole series was so good. Or is it Losing Hope? Frick. Hopeless is the first one. Losing Hope is Hopeless from another POV. Is that right? It's been so long I don't even remember. I think Hopeless is the first one. My hair smells so good from that dry shampoo. I'm gonna use a little bit of powder because I'm looking a little shiny. I'm definitely gonna get popcorn and a drink, so I'm gonna have to go to the concession stand. So I'm probably gonna leave here at like 6:30 so that I get there at like just before 7. I know there's like commercials and stuff, but like I honestly don't mind sitting through them because I'm so excited for this movie. All right, it's time to put on our perfume. We're gonna do a little, 1, 2, 3. I gotta savor this perfume. It smells so good. I love the bottle too. Like, it's just, this is everything. So I'm gonna go feed Luna, get ready to go, and we will head to the movie theater. So I'm dressed like it's the middle of winter. I have my leggings on, my crew socks and sneakers, my sweatshirt, but I know it's gonna be cold in the movie theater and I just wanted to be comfy. So we're gonna head to the movie theater. It's 6:30. I have 29 minutes until it starts, and I need to go to the concession stand still. So I'm so excited. It's been so long. I think the last movie I saw was the Eras Tour movie. So it's been a minute since I've been. So let's head to the movie theater. So I just got to the movie theater. We are at Tinseltown, and I am gonna head inside. I don't know why I just got like super nervous. I'm like so bad in social situations, and I feel anxious, and I'm by myself, so I don't even have somebody to like be with me to make me feel more comfortable, but it is what it is. I'm excited about this movie, and I'm not gonna let my social anxiety or just like general anxiety stop me from enjoying it. So let's go. I guess I'll probably talk to you again once I'm out of the movie. All right guys, so I just left the movie theater. I don't know if you can see. Was definitely crying a bit. So the movie was so good. I like wish there was so much more. Like I said earlier, obviously like you can't include everything, but I thought that that movie was done so well. My sorry, the lighting sucks because it's dark outside. Maybe if I, is this worse? Oh, then everyone can see me, but yeah, the car in front of me can see me if I'm doing that. Oh my god. Okay, let's try here. So the movie was so good. There's a rug in my car. We bought a rug. The movie was so good. I thought they did such a good job. The music was amazing. Everything, I loved everything about the movie. I thought that they did a good job with like all the sensitive topics, and I haven't read the book in a few years, like I said, and I mean I remembered everything like before it happened. I was like, oh, like waiting for like the big events, but I feel like emotionally, like I don't know if they just like portrayed it so well in like movie form, or if like now at this like stage of my life it's like just hit different, or I don't know, but I was very emotional. My makeup is like off of my, you can see the tear streaks. I was like going down here and down here. That was great. I highly recommend the movie. I'm absolutely gonna go see it again. I'm gonna make Jarvis go with me. It's like, you know, I of course know it's coming, but he doesn't. So I'm gonna be like excited to see his reaction as he like sees the events unfold. I'm trying to be vague because like I said, no spoiler vlog here. But wow, man, that was so good. That was so good. I love Blake Lively. She's freaking awesome. She's, wow. The movie was like packed. The theater was packed. So this was an interesting video. Not my typical content, but it like kind of made sense, you know, like the book stuff, Coho, and yeah. There's a lot of little like Easter eggs if you read the book. Just like super subtle Easter eggs. So like I would definitely like pay attention, and I feel like I probably missed some of them, but there was quite a few that I like saw and I was like, oh my god, like that's intentionally there. So anyway, that's gonna be it. Oh my god, there's lightning. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have It Ends With Us linked down below, the book on Kindle and paperback if you're interested. I highly recommend it. It's a great Coho, like intro Coho book, I feel like. So, and then she already has It Starts With Us, so I wonder, they better get going on movie number 2. I feel like this movie took forever. It probably didn't take that long, but I feel like it took forever. So yeah, they better get going on It Starts With Us because I'm ready. Holy frick, the lightning is scary. I better get home before it starts raining. So thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.